Hey there everyone and welcome back to our Canva course from basic to advanced, and this will be our last class project number 2, and will be the end of our entire course. I appreciate and thank you for everyone staying up until now. I hope that this entire course was very educational for all of you, but without further wasting any more time, let's jump right into class project 2 and see what it is about and how we can do it. So class project 2 is to make a design and to edit and customize the design for a Facebook group, which is about luxury suits. So you'll need to make a design consisting of suits and consisting of proposing the idea of luxury suits, or to, let's say, for example, if anyone was to come into this Facebook cover page, and if they were to see the cover page, they'll be interested in buying any kind of suits. So the first step is to create a Facebook cover banner project, then to make a design layout or a template, or use an existing template and customize it. Then implement and experiment with elements to further improve the quality of the banner. Then reorganize the layout to make every element look neat and clean. Use text and typography for better appeal. Then publish or share your work with the project manager for evaluation. The outcome of this project will be learning the basics and to create a social media video post. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I've opened up a Facebook cover over here, a landscape format. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to be searching suit because we are related with suits, right? So as you can see, there's no specific theme for suits, so it's still okay. Let me just search business. And as you can see, we have a lot of business type templates over here, which we can go ahead and use. Let me go ahead and type in fashion because we will be going ahead and using suits as a pretense, right? So there you go. I would like to make my own. So I'm going to go to elements over here, add in an element. I'll go ahead and first cover up our entire banner over here. I'm just going to give it a navy dark blue type of shade. So I'm going to go ahead, select this color. Okay. Then after selecting this color, I'm just going to go ahead and darken it up like this. There you go. Now underneath elements over here, I'm just going to type in suit and see what kind of suits we have. So underneath graphics here, we have this. Underneath photos here, we have this. So underneath photos, let's go ahead and see our photos over here. And I am going to first import these photos over here, as you can see. But before that, I don't want that. I would want to first add in grids. So let me just go ahead, see all the grids over here, and then I'm going to slowly add in grids of suits. Okay. This looks fine. So I'm going to go ahead, use a grid over here, as you can see. I would want to keep it at half. So let me go ahead, align it towards the center over here. There you go. This is the center, right? So let me just use a graphic over here, just align it like that, and then we align it like this over here, expand it like that over there. There you go. Now we have a grid, right? So now I'm just going to add in all my suits elements over here. Okay, so as you can see, we have a lot of photos over here. I'm just going to have this one come over here. There you go. And I'm just going to have its transparency reduced down to, let's say, 23, 22, 21, 20. There you go. That looks perfect because I'll be having text on this. Then I'll be slowly adding in more suits over here. There you go. Now this looks wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is on each edit photo, I will try to go ahead and remove the background. As you can see, the background is removed perfectly. So I'm going to press done over there. There you go. For every cases as well. Here as well, same. So done. Now, why am I removing the background is because so that I can go ahead and border everything with my own elements and lines instead of relying on the borders of these grids. So this one as well, I'm going to go ahead and remove background for every single picture over here. Before that, let me just go ahead, go to elements and add the lines in. There you go, one line added there. I'll just copy this and paste this right over here. There you go. Then I'm just going to go ahead and increase the line width like this. There you go. There you go, that looks perfect. Now I'm just going to go ahead and change the color of this to this color so that it matches the borders, or I can just put it at black as well. Black is also standard as a border color, so I'm just going to keep it at black. I'm just going to copy it, and now I'm just going to go ahead and move it so that it's directly horizontal like this. 90 degrees, there you go. Then copy it again and paste it right over here. There you go. That looks wonderful. I'll go ahead and add the backgrounds in of my images as well beforehand. You can keep it as it is. It still looks good as it is. So it's okay. Now I'll just go ahead and add in a frame. So these are the graphic frames. I'm just going to add a graphic frame over here. Or I can just add a frame using my elements over here by just having this over here, placing this over here on top, then removing the fill and adding a stroke. As you can see, you can also make the corners rounded if I want, but I don't want that. Then I'll just change the color of the stroke however I want. I'll just add it like that. There you go. Makes things look much more neat and clean. As you can see, it's already looking very neat, very clean. Now it's time to add some text and typography. So I'm going to add the link in bio. Why I'm adding this? Link and pinned post. I'm just going to go ahead and put this over here. And paste this right over there. Get yours now. There you go. So now people will get, and people will buy this message, will understand, so that if they want to get any kind of suits, they can go to the link in the pinned post in the group. That way they will understand and know this. Now let's go ahead, add a heading, or let's use another typograph from here. Let's use this one. Okay, now let's name our company or our suit brand over here. Now, as it's like a luxury suit brand, let's go for a luxurious name. Let's just go with Ox 01. This will be the name of our company. It sounds luxurious. So I'm going to go ahead and place this right over here. But the text, the more simple it is, the more better. So I'm just going to keep it simple. Exactly white. Then OX. OX01. OX01. This will be the brand name. Then I'm going to change the fonts to Impact. There you go, OX01. Then add a body. The best that man can get. Also, I'm going to give it impact as well. This one I would want to change the size to, let's say, 50. There you go, 50 looks wonderful. And this one will be, I'll keep on increasing it. That looks perfect. Place it over there. Place it right over here. The best that man can get. There you go. Or I could just put it at the center over here. Or better yet, to make the design look much more good, I can place it right over here if I want to. The best that man can get. There you go. I can place it right over here. And better yet, I have another good idea. There you go. Now I'll just lower down. The size of this so that I can fit it vertically over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an element over here. I'm going to give it to this border over here. There you go. The best that man can get. Then you have link and pin post. There you go. As a banner in itself, it is very standard. Now, if you were to go to designs over here, as you can see, you have a lot of like very simplistic designs. Now, this is also a very simplistic design as well, as you can see. And the color categorizing between all of this is also good. Now, if you want to know more about like color and how color works, you can search up online about color theory and how color theory affects graphics designing and stuff like that. Then you can go ahead and learn about color theory, because in case for graphics designing, color theory is a very important thing to learn about. So that'll be all for class project 2, and thank you for staying all this long with me, and I hope this entire course was very educational for you.